Alright. Hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another edition of Safari Saturday where I do or play around with RNG manipulation to get the Safari Zone Pokemon from Hoenn as shinies. And before I start this stream, well, I've already started it technically, as of now 23 seconds. But anyways, got distracted again by nonsense. I might as well mention now that I have successfully become a YouTube partner. And I mean, you always say I did it, but no, I didn't really do it all by myself because I could never be or become a YouTube partner without my viewers. So this is a big thank you to all of my viewers, be it for the streams, be it for the videos, for the shorts, it doesn't matter. So from me a big thank you to everyone. And hopefully that will, well, let's see how the channel grows. There's definitely growth. And I think we have a good and positive future ahead. Hey there Ahmed, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Might as well also discuss my team. Well, this is the quirky synchronizer Umbreon. This is a adamant synchronizer Espeon. Now this is a shiny Linoon, but it's a HM slave as they're commonly known as, and two cute charmers of the opposite gender. And let's see what frames I can get. And let's see what what will happen today. Hopefully I will not be getting no shinies whatsoever, but lately I've been on a lucky strike, so I feel lucky, I would say. And the first shiny that I wanted to hunt would be Smaragd. Last time I got the shiny Mareep, that made me really happy. And now let's try for the Smaragd. I already put in all the necessary values, the delay, the shiny kind. Well, on Emerald I only get star shinies, no square shinies, maybe if my max advances were something really high, but that's not really worth it, that would be waiting too long. So I will take this frame for now. But I can also check if maybe Q-Charm will give me, well, elite. Male elite will give me nothing, and what about female elite? Nah, okay, it's definitely a synchronized case. If you want to do what I'm doing here, you definitely have to play around a bit with the program Pokéfinder. Sometimes you kind of forget that you have, at least in Emerald, that there's certain frames that you can still get as shinies. You just have to play around with the synchronizer. And I suggest getting a synchronizer where usually when I, for example, with this train ID and secret ID that I have on my childhood Emerald game, I tend to get adamant shinies that are female with hidden power psychic 70 power points, and they're around the 15,000 mark when it comes to frames. So in my case, a synchronizer who has that has a adamant ability, because that's the shinies that I usually get, that will be of great help. Please note that this unfortunately does not work on Ruby and Sapphire. But if you are doing this on Emerald, this might be information that you would love to know. I think what you're trying to say is thank you and you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, maybe sometimes I say, or my brain chooses sentences that are just too long, definitely. But yeah, it's a big thank you to everyone. And I'm excited for what's to come. That was a movie reference, can you guess it? Actually no, I'm not so much of a movie person. Gotta ask my husband for that. Oh, my bad. Now of course it happens again. Start streaming and then the voice breaks because never when I'm not streaming. Hey there, Owen R. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I have of course, not a literal frog in my throat. But that always happens. That really always happens when I stream. It's like a Murphy's Law curse. The whole day I can blabber on and talk and there's nothing like that. And once I stream, well, that's over. Yeah, it's from Streets of Rage 2. There's some very obscure original soundtracks playlist. I'm going through a music playlist. Basically, summer music from video games. Can't play licensed music for obvious reasons, even if I would like to. But no. I have read the terms and conditions of the YouTube partnership program, and I do have to obey them, or else this gets terminated, and that's just how it is. It's a reference to the movie Moana, when the dude who was voice acted by The Rock was like, I think what you're trying to say is thank you, you're welcome. Oh yeah, you're right, he said that. It was Maui, right? Yeah, I saw that movie in theaters, actually. It was really good in cinema. And if you look down on the chat right next to the, I guess, emoticon smiley picture, you can now donate during my streams. That's new. That's because I'm a partner now. And of course, as I always said, if anyone donates, then you can pick a shiny and I'll give it to you. You don't necessarily have to become a Patreon to get them. But of course, as a Patreon, you get other benefits. And right now I'm working on YouTube membership ideas, YouTube membership roles. If you have ideas, you are more than welcome to post them. You should always take criticism in mind. Well, constructive criticism at least, but I'm more than open for any ideas. And that's a Sunkern. I don't know if you heard that, but a woman outside went, woo! What's up lately outside? It's really lively. Not that I mind. I always enjoy bringing reference and smart questions because I love to test people. So hopefully you get the satisfaction then. Last time I got the Whooper, but unfortunately I mean there's a Quagsire that I can get there as well, but it would be a super late frame. I can show you. Go to surfing, Safari Zone Area 5, Quagsire. There's nothing. If I put max advances, if I add another digit to that number, it's even larger. There, I get Quagsire, but this is a ridiculous amount of time to wait. So I have to do the battle video method if I'm ever gonna get to these. But for now, let's try and get the Spinnerack. Hey there, Kaiser Kamazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Shout out to one of my Patreons, Kaiser Kamazin. Glad you could make it. Hopefully you're doing good. Not too warm. Hey there, Baron Apple. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Things are going pretty well here. I have become a YouTube partner, and now you can actually donate. And I'm currently working on YouTube memberships and other such things. So stay tuned for more. Any recommendations for a not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet Pokemon to shiny hunt? Good question. I don't know what is shiny locked in there, so I would have said maybe one of the starters, but then again I don't know if they are shiny locked by breeding or not, because I haven't played Scarlet and Violet yet. And I've gotten the first donation already from Kaiser Kamazin. Thank you so much. So yeah, pick another shiny that you want me to trade you. Everyone, let's celebrate for Kaiser Kamazin. Thank you. That's like an honor. You're the first one ever to give me a YouTube stream donation. Thank you, that's really kind. Hey there, Rayman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Where's the donate button? I don't see it. It's like right next to the box that says chat, and with the smiley. And I think, does it depend? Like, are you watching on mobile or are you watching on a computer, like a desktop or laptop? Because I think the layout is different. And who's the BS Kangaroo ONR, or is that just random because I want to know? I didn't read the comment yet until now, but that sounds like a movie quote or something. Time to go through hell with Masuda, if you want to. That's a Mareep, but it's not shiny. I would have said Chi-Yu, because that would be a shiny I would love, because I absolutely love Chi-Yu. I haven't even played the game yet, but Chi-Yu is one of my favorite Pokemon now, because it's a goldfish, first and foremost, one of my favorite animals. And it's a really strong one, and it's a fire fish, basically. And it has a really nice shiny, so instead of a standard orange-red flame, it's blue. But then I figured out, oh wait, these are shiny locked, so you cannot shiny hunt them. So that would have been my suggestion, but apparently that's shiny locked. Mobile, it's best the text box. Oh, near the text box. You're doing fine? Well, that's good. Is your username a reference to the video game character Rayman, or is that just a coincidence? I'm watching it on mobile and I don't see it anywhere. I've actually never watched a stream on mobile before. Wouldn't even know where it is. Yes, one of the best cries ever. Only mon I'm gonna bother with is Quaxley. Yeah, that's a I like that one. I mean, the starters are really nice in the newest generation. But the Sprigatito, that's my choice. I love cats. Also one of my favorite animals. naming my Fallout character John. The John disease is spreading. Oh boy. Time to go catch a Ditto. Ditto. Oh yeah, if you can get wild Dittos in Scarlet and Violet, getting a shiny Ditto would maybe be fun. Rayman, I love that series. I remember playing that as, I don't know, how old was I? Like 7 or 8? And a neighborhood kid, like back then it was the best friend of my younger brother. He had a PlayStation. And yeah, I always was a Nintendo kid who turned into a Nintendo adult. But he had the PlayStation and we played Rayman 1 on that. It was just so many good memories. I have the game now and I really like it. It also has some really good modern games. So for my super chat, I'm demanding we discuss politics. Yeah, I guess so. I knew that would happen, but I think it just happens naturally though. You don't even need to spend money for that. It's gonna happen eventually. It's like Godwin's law, you know? Are you aware of Godwin's law? It basically says with enough time that elapses, the just an argument on the internet in an argument, then the odds of someone mentioning Hitler are 100%, something like that. And that's kind of true. But for the stream, it's either morbid topics or politics, sometimes cuisine, because we got some good cooks as viewers. Was gonna choose Sprigatito, but Fuecoco was just so cute. Yeah, Fuecoco is cute. But Sprigatito, I love that design. Absolutely amazing design, like with so little it does so much. And there we go, there's a shiny Gligar now, but yeah, that wasn't what I was looking for, but still. Oh boy, what do we do now? Oh, I'm so stupid, I actually forgot to blend some berries, so I don't really have any Pokeblocks, at least I don't think so. A couple of them. Should I risk it? Okay, what should I do? I'm just gonna throw a ball and see if that... I'm gonna pray to Lord Arceus, and Lord Arceus has... Oh! Has a bit of mercy still there. Should I throw a Pokeblock? I don't really have a lot, so... I don't get a stat. I got a Gligar. A Gligar level 40, so I think this... Yeah, this is the frame that I've accidentally hit, so I'm gonna update it. Was one... That's the one frame difference. Okay, I'm gonna throw another ball. Come on, please. Stay in the ball. 1. No. And you're still with me, okay. No. Okay, I really don't know what to do. Should I come closer? But that makes it flee more, but then it's easier to catch. Stupid Safari Zone mechanics. Just gonna throw balls at this point. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so close. Please don't flee. Oh, you're still with me. You're still with me. Okay. Don't torture me like this. Cheeky smile. You know you're beautiful, don't you? Please stay with me. Come on. And she's still with me. Is this one of those who just waste like 15 Pokeballs and then they flee? Please don't, just stay in the ball. Come on. 1. still with me. I don't know. Come on. Aw, don't play me like this. You're so mean. Stay in the freaking ball. No, don't do that. You're staying, but what you should be doing is staying in the ball, you know? Come on. Stay with me. No! Oh boy, I hate when that happens. It's just teasing. The game is trolling me. It's teasing me. It's laughing in my face. How dare I? Just a stupid mortal attempt to master the shenanigans mechanics of the Safari Zone. It's just laughing at me, pointing at me. See? No, it flees. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's still pointing and laughing at me? Okay. Can you please stay? Use 10 balls until now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got it! Wonderful! It's caught! Yes! So that one is now done. I got that one. That is wonderful. And we exit the Safari Zone because I want to save, and you cannot save in the Safari Zone. Yes, we got it. Can I donate using PayPal to YouTuber? Yeah, that should work. I've done it before. If you have a PayPal account. Oh, those are in Scarlet and Violet. I see, that's a good thing. So this one is now caught. Wonderful. I'm gonna save again because that makes me happy. You haven't heard of Godwin's Law? Google it, it's definitely real. It's very funny that it exists in the first place. Alright, let's try it again. I'll be back. I'm gonna go see the vid. The vid. Alright, no problem. Should be flexible. Everyone comes and goes whenever they want and like. Yeah, that's really nice. I wasn't even aiming for the Gligar, but now we have it. And of course, I mean, you can still use the time to decide Kaiser Karmazin, but since you did a donation, you can pick the shiny, another shiny that you want. Maybe one of the ones that I catch in this episode. But I'm glad to have shiny Gligar now. Let's see if Stantler will work this time. That was the last shiny that I've gotten last Saturday, and then it just fled. That was kind of annoying, but it happens. It's the Safari Zone after all. I'm not gonna lie, I want to donate not because I want a Pokemon, it's just I find your stream fun. Ah, thank you. So I only wish to donate as thanks gift. You don't even have to give me a shiny, but I want to give you a shiny. I mean, you deserve it then. Okay. The program is messing up. What is happening? No, Eontimer still works, but where's Pokéfinder not working or displaying? Do you see that as well? Oh, no, it works. Okay, weird. Oh, you must be 18 to have a PayPal account. Yeah, I opened mine as well when I turned 18, so was eagerly waiting to finally be able to legally own a credit card. Do you have a shiny Lugia? Yeah, definitely. A really good one. That was... I still remember the stream like it was yesterday. Oh, you don't have to donate for Amit, but... Yeah, that... Amit, if you still want a shiny, we can definitely arrange things. I don't think he can donate to you. But I think what he is trying to say is donate in someone else's sake. Might as well also mention that super commons or commons with donations also work on videos now. And the funny thing is, I used to be a YouTube partner already, but that was when that was like in 2015-16. The environment was different, and because of inactivity, that's like in 2016, I started studying at university, and I let YouTube aside. And then I got the YouTube basically took my partnership away because of inactivity. Which, okay, I kind of understand that. But now we're back at it again. And what do we have here? And that's a Spinarak, but the shiny is blue. I take the shiny Lugia. Yeah, that is definitely a good choice. I'll figure out what to name it soon. Alright. Then you'll get the Ho-Oh and the Lugia as a pair. That's really nice. I'd pick those as well. Those are some really hard Pokemon to get in general, and they're just really nice as shinies. I caught it in the Dusk Ball. It isn't even night. Wait, did you find the shiny Ditto? What music is playing right now? It sounds very familiar. It's Windy and Ripley from Emerald Coast. That's from Sonic Adventure 1. Love that game. But maybe because the chat is sometimes a bit delayed on my end. Before, the music playing was Sonic 3 Angel Island Zone Act 1. So, another Sonic theme. Found a normal Ditto. Well, still. Oh, you're Masudang. Fun fact, my memory is powerful so much so I can remember things that happened to me 10 years ago. And I can even remember the first stream I watched. Oh, which one was that? Because I don't think I remember actually. Hey there, Kinox12. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Looking for a shiny Spinarak right now. And I got a shiny Gligar before. So that was an accidental shiny, but still I take it. And well, after the Gligar wasted a couple of Pokeballs, it finally decided to stay. Now I finally have that one. And I might as well say I became a YouTube partner now, so I can monetize my videos, I can have YouTube memberships, I can even have merch, but that needs to be designed first. And people can donate to me now through the chat, through the stream. And Kaiser Kamsen actually already did that, and he'll get another shiny for this month. Just finished therapy and now I'm in a Keanu cocoon in bed. Is that your trademark cocoon that you make in bed? I think Urban Dictionary has a word on that. Wasn't it a... the autist cocoon or something like that? Let me see. I stumbled across that lately. That was pretty funny. Autism nest, that's what it is. People building autism nests. Hopefully therapy went well. I remember first appeared for Phoebus Friday, I think so. And I remember asking a lot of questions about Europe. Yeah, but to be fair, a lot of people do that. So yeah, you do it, of course, when you have the opportunity to talk from someone from Europe, then you're gonna seize that opportunity, of course. Masuda equals pain. Yeah, I mean, the odds are really lowered if you compare them to in the old games where it's 1 in 8,192. That's much rarer. And with Masuda, they're less than half of that. And yet, it's still just based on luck, so you might just get unlucky. That's what it is. That's why I'm doing the RNG manipulation now, because I kind of had it with luck. Or unluck, I guess. Anyways, new Kribby episode soon. Ah, yes, very good. Wonder when that would happen. I did it just long. I brought a shiny Charmander with Masuda and Y. I've also used the Masuda method successfully before on multiple shinies. But yeah, it definitely takes a lot. And then you end up with so many rejects. But to be fair, I always wonder traded them. I got 2 eggs from the thing so far and a mystery egg I haven't hatched yet. Shiny Charmander, or at least shiny Charizard is definitely worth getting. I really have to, it still has failed. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I'm really trying to get the egg RNG in Emerald to work. And then I can finally breed basically whatever I can breed. I can get shinies with whatever I can breed, and that's like the majority of the game. So starters, I could get a Charmander, Eevee. I think Eevee is the first one I'm gonna do. Shout out to my favorite Pokemon ever, Donovan the Don fan, who was shiny first egg from Asuna method. Ah, that's nice. I've been gifted by Arceus himself before. Many of us have. Also got a shiny Honchkrow in a love ball, also through Masuda method. Really love that one. It's a Crowbro and it's pink. Donovan is second favorite ever. Behind my first starter ever, Jiz the Snivy. I think I remember you telling me you started with with black and white. I'm thinking of shiny hunting Ralts in Omega Ruby. Yeah, Ralts is a really nice shiny. And if you manage to get a female one or male one, they also have megas. So it's like extra bragging rights in a way. The mystery egg was a Chimchar. Ah. You started with diamond. I started with blue. No. Shout out to the best Pokemon, Delmise. Or Delmise, no idea. I really like that one as well. Arceus. Am I the only one who pronounces the name like Arceus? Arceus? It is really confusing as of what the correct pronunciation is, but the latest Pokemon media say Arceus. And I also always said Arceus. Like in Pokemon Battle Revolution it says Arceus. But apparently they don't want that because, well, it contains the British word for butt. The Arceus. And they probably didn't want that, that's why they changed it, I think. Fun fact, guys, you didn't vote for the movie night. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, Ahmed. I did like a poll on the Discord, but it doesn't look like anyone has answered. Or at least not really. Not too many. But there's still 11 days remaining. Could barely read and name the snake Pokemon J-I-Z, not my proudest moment. There's a good reason why I don't read it like that. I pronounce the different letters and not read it like a word for a good reason. 10 years later, you realize, oh boy. Yeah, same. I've also had moments like that. Your first shiny hunt was Applin. That's a nice shiny. What is the Arceus thing? Because yeah, it is definitely. It's either Arceus or Arceus. Didn't have a DS until way after it released. We were poor. I see. So could only get black and white easily. But hopefully you enjoyed that, so. I did eventually get Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Sapphire and Gold. Oh, nice. Because they're really hard to get and expensive now. It's called the ARC phone, not the ARS phone. The Arceus thing. Where's the poll? What channel? It's on the Discord, on the general channel. Hang on, I'll highlight it again. First egg is a fail, second egg is another fail. What do you do with rejects? Do you just wonder trade them? Still name every Snivy in black, white or black, white 2, Nuzlocke J-I-Z in honor of the first one. That's very good. Last egg of the party was a fail. Oh, I think there's gonna be a lot of fails, Baron Apple. A lot of them. Or you get exceptionally lucky, which I wish it happens to you. I once bred for a Umbreon that I didn't even want. I wasn't even looking for a shiny one specifically. I was looking for a Umbreon with a very specific nature, an IV spread. And it was in a moon ball. And after 5 eggs, the 5th egg was a shiny Eevee with the right IV spread and the right nature. So that was really lucky. You don't know where your copy of Sapphire is? Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you'll find it. Hey there, Emo Kid. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Until now, I've already gotten a shiny Gligar. And pretty excited to see what else. I'm looking for a shiny Spinarak right now. Let's see if I'll get that one. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Yes, indeed. The Burger King foot lettuce. Why does he talk like this? Apparently in private he doesn't talk like this at all. But I think he might does it because it gives him views. It's very distinguishable if you mimic his intonation. Like almost everyone kind of knows who you're referencing to. Funny story, I once went to my cousin's house. He's a Pokemon nerd, he has rare plushies for all regions starter. I begged him to give me one. Did he give you one? I have a shiny Mudkip plush. Really like that one, I bought it at a convention. Last egg right now is a fail. Hey there, Smokey Mario, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Wait, what was the previous song? The previous song was from Wave Race 64, Dolphin Park. And as you can see, there's a donation button now. So I'm officially a partner again. And that's really nice. Let's see where what the future will bring. I had a teacher that sounded just like the Burger King foot lettuce guy. Yeah, sometimes you have that, you just listen to a YouTuber and then you kind of flinch because you're telling yourself, wait, I know that voice, but you just know someone who sounds really similar to that person. Time to shove the Ditto into my Quaxley, oh boy. Poor Quaxley. The thing that's, I mean, the meme is funny, but I really think it's disgusting how that person just stood on the lettuce. People are eating that, come on. That's very disrespectful. But at least we got a funny meme out of it, and the guy who did it got fired. While I'm gathering, I'm gonna brag about having one of the only shiny Hydrapples. What do you mean the only shiny Hydrapples? Is Hydrapple shiny locked? Then again, I haven't played. I do have Violet. I bought it off secondhand, but I haven't played it yet. Still need to figure out how the laptop that I have, where I can use my Elgato, I can stream on that without the laptop crashing. Burger King foot lettuce. That might be what you get. Yeah, he just says it so weirdly. Bet some people out there would love to eat foot lettuce. Knowing the internet, yes, definitely. Knowing human sexuality, absolutely. There's always a guy. Or girl. Or anything else. Speaking of unspeakable things done in the kitchen, sometimes what I see on Gordon Ramsay's shows, like Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell, I kind of don't want to believe that a restaurant like that can still sell stuff to their customers, because if that would happen in Luxembourg, they would be surrounded by police. Really wonder if the standards for restaurants in the US or in the UK, if they're just lower, or maybe they got lobbied away. Paul lettuce, food fungus. Hydrapple can only be got by the what? By the TM that there's only one of. Which one would that be? Okay, gonna head out. Alright, Kaiser comes in. Thank you for being part of the stream. And thank you so much for the donation. Let me know for the nickname of the Ho-Oh and the Lugia. And hopefully I see you tomorrow, so have a good one. And a good night in advance. I forgot, what was the Hydrapple DTM again? The shinies are green apples, if I'm not mistaken. Which I also like. I like red, I really like red apples, and I also like green apples, the sour ones, but the yellow ones I never liked. Music from Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic 06, that was a terrible game. Right, I wonder what that means. Te ha hablado? Yana y te deseo buenas noches. I just understand the part and... No, it's not and, but... Y te deseo, they say to you buenas noches, good night. But I'm not sure what the first part means. Now I want to know. And that's not a shiny, so let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, it says Yana talked to you and she's wishing you a good night. Dross reference. The syrup is piss colored in the shiny. I think you could have used maybe honey colored or lemon colored or citrus colored, but piss is not very appetizing. Or you did that on purpose because you don't like the yellow. The specific tone or shade of yellow that they Oh, come on, now I need to do it again. Lame. Explodes. Always annoying when that happens, but then again, it's just how it is. At least I've gotten a new one, that's good. Definitely gonna clone that one. Good, it didn't happen now. Then let me look at Pokéfinder and see if I can get anything interesting with a cute charmer. Oh, can I get a impish one? A impish shiny. I don't think I ever have a impish shiny before. At least not through RNG manipulation. And the IVs are pretty good, actually. Well, except HP, but can't have everything. Huh, interesting. Right, for what do I get that? Adamant. Hoot hoot. Can be impish. Right, interesting. Snivel. No, that is a bit too late. Stantler, that's also way too late. Gligar, well, I already have one, and that would be Adamant, just like the one I already found. Oh wait, that's never mind, that's way too late. Forget about that. I misread that as 15,000, but it's way more than 15,000. Let me take the 0 away. The last one, yeah, we don't get any. I was really excited for a moment. What about a female lead? No shiny Gligar. What about Stantler? Nope. Snubble. Way too late. Hoot hoot. Oh. Yes, I can get a male shiny Hoot Hoot. That would be interesting. What else? Spinnerack, nothing. Too bad. Apom, I already have one, but why not? Mareep, too late. Sunkern. Alright, so Hoot Hoot. Alright, good to know. What is the tapping? I'm not sure what you mean. I did type something on my keyboard now, maybe you heard that. I've never done Daxnav before the shiny hunt in Omega Ruby. I think it's a good shiny, that's just the most accurate thing I thought to compare it to. Alright. I think I'm not that smart when it comes to advanced hunts. Well, I mean, maybe... I mean, you don't have to be super intelligent to understand them. Maybe the explanations you stumbled across weren't the best. Figured out how to control my computer with my iPad. Even when I'm away, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty nice, yeah. How did you do it? Is it a Apple computer that you have? I assume so. I'm getting Crab Rave vibes. Yeah, you're not wrong. Did you know the Titans can be shiny, but they don't load as it's anywhere outside the Pokédex? That really sucks. I really would love to have a shiny Chiyu. I have two bug bites that are just far enough apart for it to look like I've got bitten by a vampire. Ahmed? What did you do? Did you bite him? Any shiny hunting tips for auras? I only did Masuda method. I never was a fan of chain hunting method. Any chain hunting method. No, I have Windows, but I found a program that does it. Oh, what's the program's name? To be fair, I don't have a iPad. I never had the money for it, and like, why would I, right? Can't really afford it now. I don't really need it. But everyone I know who has one, they always say they don't want to go back. Psyana, yes, that's the German name for Espeon. No, I didn't bite anyone. What are you talking about? All accusations? I'm innocent. That's what they all say. Isn't it? Very sus. It's gonna be really weird, fully rain. I mean, completely full of rain. Apparently tomorrow it's gonna be quite extreme, apparently. I did open the window before to let a bit of the cold in. But unfortunately this room heats up pretty fast. I really thought I had to wait a bit longer for the partnership. I'm really glad that it worked out. Feeling very lethargic, damn. Well, didn't you have therapy? And if you had therapy of any kind, your brain cells, your nerves are they are really working right now to learn something, and that usually takes up a lot of energy. So if you don't really have to do anything else today, just lean in on it. I mean, just get into a comfortable position. You've earned that rest. Why not game something? Or I mean, you're already watching the stream. And it's warm, and I assume that it's even warmer where you are, because I'm in a European country. We're not known to have really hot days. Well, except now for climate change, of course, but it is summer right now. What are the possibilities that there is not a human on Earth that bites as much as me? Well, with billions of humans around, the possibilities is actually... the odds are very high, so... Just joking, Amit. Does food count? Count with, count for what? Yeah, I want to be here with my pals. Oh, never mind. Look, there's a item that I haven't gotten yet. Wow. After having this game for I don't know how long now, like since it came out, I never picked up that item. Well, okay, whatever happens now, I really have to, after the battle, I'm gonna pick that up. Baron Apple, I first read your name as Bacon Apple. New clone idea, thank you, Owen. Same thing happens to Moon with the items. Usually I do, I mean I always do when I play through the game, I make one run through where I don't really essentially pick up all the items or explore, but I always come back later, and I mean I've had this game for longer than many of my viewers are alive, and just surprises me that in all of these years I never picked that item up. But then again, for the longest time I did not set a single foot in the Safari zones because I was always scared of finding a shiny in them. And now I'm crazy enough to hunt for them. Well, at least I'm okay to hunt them now, because via RNG manipulation it still hurts, it's still trolling. But at least I can try over and over again, and essentially at one point I'll get them. And I will not give up. Didn't that play before? Oh no. Never mind. Take my first shiny for better Zora. Shiny? What was your first shiny? Imagine if I found a woman when I grew up, and when she talks she's like, I bite people, and I'm like, oh my god, me too, and we bite each other instead of kissing. Then you find your soulmate. Are you crazy? You're the reason I'm going through this hell. I am the reason? Really? Right, let's see. I did do the battle video method, but until now no success, unfortunately. But I might as well try it now. And I did a okay, so that's not a shiny. The frame of the video is around 14,000. And if I take away the difference of frames, it's a gigantic pearl. Alright. I like this tile. I caught you, but in shiny. You told me to hunt Croxley. Yeah, but you don't have to do that onto yourself in a way. Alright, so now I'm gonna attempt, at least for a couple of minutes, I'm gonna try the battle video method. Even though it hasn't worked before, but maybe sometimes you just get unlucky. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the video. And then the video was recorded 14,000 frames into the game. When I let it play now, the game gets stuck at the frame 14,000. And now, what number do you have to type into Eontimer? Well, you just have to take the number that the frame that I want, which is 15,200, and then minus, well, the frame that I tried to get with the video is 14,000. So that is, the difference is 1,200. And then you set the pre-timer at 0. And then I should attempt to hit start here in Eontimer at the exact same time where I hit B. So that's what I'm gonna do now, in case anyone is wondering. And then I have a couple of seconds left to use Sweet Scent. Maybe it will work. Let's see. I'm gonna try that for about 20 minutes. Really want this to work because then I wouldn't have to wait as long. Is that... Oh, it's not a shiny. For a second I thought, weird. Looked greener than in memory, but then again, wasn't that? So let's start the video. Yeah, damn, 2 shiny starters. I have them all as shinies. Kind of a flex video, if you ask me. At any battle facility, you just need to do it. Right, let's see. And I just want to say, if you ever need someone who can speak all accents, who works for free, I'm always available as a voice actor. That is good to know. Especially since your husband does animation, he would need a voice actor. Yeah, definitely. But I don't think I would do that unpaid. I think at least some kind of compensation should be coming your way. At least I think that's fair. Right, until now this method hasn't worked, but let's see. Maybe I'm gonna be proven wrong soon, hopefully. You can only do this method on Emerald, because there's no video battle method in the others, like in Sapphire and Ruby. This is not available, so there's no way to do that. Zertrümmere, holy yes. Zertrümmere is Rock Smash. Okay, hopefully I did time it correctly. Let's see. My phone won't charge. That is weird. Oh, now you charge. Alright. Strange. No, that wasn't it. Can you pay me by just giving me a shout out by putting my name in credits? That's all for me. Are you sure? Well, definitely a shout out will be done in any way. I think that's the least you can do. German is gonna kill me. Oh, there's worse languages out there. But yeah, it looks like a really long word. It is a long word. Probably looks very intimidating to anyone who doesn't speak or understand German at all. But to me it's just a very boring word. No, alright. It's not. Let's see, maybe that will give me a shiny, who knows. So you told me you wanted to learn German. Definitely doable. It's at least not as complicated as some other there's some other languages out there that are really hard to learn. Not gonna lie, I thought the partner thing would get rejected because of how unhinged we were. Well, I've gone through their rules and we didn't really go against them, so yeah. Naturwissenschaften. 21. Looks like a long word, but it just means 21st. Yeah, but written out. But exactly, that's what it means. For me, I'm just a simple person. I can be happy with the smallest things. For me, help anyone, it would be my pleasure. That's a side that I really want to see more of you, Amit. I think that's gonna make you happy. Just cooperation with others. And thank you for the offer, but I'll definitely give you something. Be it money or maybe help in another way. The shout out is automatically there. I think that's really the least you can do when you collaborate with another creator on the internet. Wonder when James will come, or maybe he accidentally fell asleep again. Like he did last time, or not last time, but one time. Came back from work completely tired and completely understandable as well. And he fell into his bed and then, well, when he woke up it was too late. Oops. Did not want to go into the bag, I just want to do this exactly. Nope, nothing until now. Damn, why does German sound like they're yelling? Everyone says that, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it sounds a bit coarse or harsh because of the amount of consonants? Perhaps? Or their speech melody is kind of aggressive, or it seems to be. Comes across as aggressive. Just saw Despicable Me 4. How was it, ONR? There's a 4 now. Wow. I knew there was a 1 and a 2. I wasn't even aware of a third one. Never mind a fourth installment. Okay, let's try again. In fact, let's maybe switch it up a bit and do surfing as well. Oh wait, what can I get except for a Maryland Whooper? My bad, I already have a Whooper. So I'm not gonna go for that one again. Not grass, my bad. Safari Zone, Area 5, Spinnerack. Let's stay with the Spinnerack. Seconds. I wonder if the popping or the timer for the reset, if that annoys you. The egg roll. Right, let's try again. 203 points. Definitely need to spend them on something, and I am saving up on battle points because I want that very specific plushie that you can only get at the battle station. Not the battle station, the battle frontier. Krankenwagen sounds aggressive, but it just means ambulance. Exactly. If translated literally, it means sick wagon. Yoshi's Island. This is from what's currently playing is from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. But the thing that was playing before that was from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Maybe they sound a bit alike, but you're right though. There's definitely these vibes from Yoshi's Island. Brew stew. I really think I'm the only one here who plays Pokemon Sleep. Let's see, what do I get now? Hopefully something that's shiny. No? Tried this a lot, but oops, my bad. Till now I haven't gotten a good result, or at least a shiny, out of the battle video method, but might as well try. What I want to try on later was maybe I can go fishing in the Safari Zone, because that will give me a couple of interesting shinies as well. Like Remoraid, I can't get it otherwise. No, Aura's music is playing. And that is the Battle Resort theme. Talking about it and then the music plays. No. Yeah, I still don't have that silver emblem from the Battle Factory, because whenever I play the Battle Factory in Emerald, I always get the worst luck. Really stupid. But, oh well. Gotta be patient for that, I guess. Let's see. Nope. I think I got my voice acting skills from talking to myself a lot. I used to talk in a different accent and then helped me so much. And I hope to show you in the voice chat. Yeah, definitely you can do some showcases. We definitely have a lot of projects that we want to work on that doesn't really have something to do with YouTube, but definitely maybe for Patreon. I mean, I'm working on a comic or a sci-fi universe that my husband will help me turn into a comic, and I think how I'm gonna do it is gonna show my Patreons or my members it first, so they're gonna be the first people to see what I'll be working on. And essentially at one point we're gonna need voice actors, definitely. Doc TM. Or me eat cod. Oh! Hang on, that wasn't 6 clicks. Usually it should be 6 sounds. That is weird. My bad. What are your thoughts on Maduro and Venezuela? Oof, that's a big question. I'm not too educated on Maduro to have an opinion. So, I think I leave it at that. But, yeah, Venezuela had a very long history of shifting political conflict. And they got pretty wrecked by American embargo policies, so a lot of the bad things that happened there wasn't the fault of Venezuela. But they're not the only ones who suffered from something like that. Don't really know anything about that. Well, I think that's very adult if you say I don't know enough, so I don't say anything. Because that's very mature. I'm, in fact, very annoyed about people that just open their mouths with their stupid opinion and they have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Like, who wants to listen to someone like that, right? It's much better to admit that you don't know, or at least don't know enough. Or you just think that your knowledge threshold is not high enough to answer that questions or have an opinion on it. That's definitely very mature to say, hey, no opinion on that, because can't really build one, can't really form one. I have a friend online that lives in Venezuela. Oh, okay. I know it's pretty bad over there, yeah, they've been hit like with many economic sanctions, and then there's so many other things that go in there, cartels, history with the US, it's a rabbit hole. You can do Russian accents, Spanish, really? Italian, British. You can do the British accent. Scottish, even Indian, American, French. There's an English accent, I'm really good at it. And the German one? Not really good, okay. Found out today that Maduro is part of a cartel and apparently has his own DEA page with a bound of 15 million US dollars, so that's crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised because Venezuela and cartel business go back for a very long time. Not just them. And that was essentially not always their fault. Some cartels or bad businesses have been planted by other nations. But yeah, it's a rabbit hole, so you can do a British accent. Can you do a Luxembourgish accent? Nope, still nothing. Narco dictatorship, yeah. Because I'm British, well then it's really easy, but to be fair, which British accent, because there's multiple. Doesn't Venezuela have a crazy high inflation? Not only them, but yeah, their currency is very volatile. Okay, let's see. Come on. No, still nothing. Yeah, those are the results of the battle video method. Don't really get a shiny out of it, at least not until now. Maduro is gonna end up like Gaddafi, trust me. Well, yeah, these cartel lords, they usually don't live... They might live lavish lives, but they live short lives. So, that's the path they took. And now Eontimer is being mean again. Music is so happy. It's from... That is one from Yoshi's Woolly World. Of course, gonna be very happy and go lucky. Okay, that's the last one that I do like this. And then I'm gonna finish. And then try again. Try to do German, but I sound very Nazi, not gonna lie. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Can't do it on normal. Right, let's put the... what was it again? 15,200. Let's put that back. Let's flee from that one. Let's hit this. And then let's save. 777. I like Yoshi. Yes, Yoshi is cute. I have an amiibo of Yoshi, you know, the wool one, the pink one. Oh wait, I'm gonna restart Eontimer because... Come on, be nice. No, I want you to show me the visual cue as well. No, Eontimer. Behave. There we go. Good, Eontimer. Seven, nice, Vegeta. Did I win anything with the 777s? Even have 7 concurrent viewers? Now it's Scribblenauts music playing. I didn't play that as a kid, I had friends who had it. And there's some funny things you can do on that, definitely. Like if you write nerd and if you write virgin, I think it spawns the same character. And it's just some guy in a nerdy shirt. And I thought that was kind of mean. But they really didn't have that in the game. Spanish YouTuber Vegeta777. Hey, muy buenas a todos. Guapísimos aquí Vegeta777. Hopefully the pronunciation was okay. Probably butchered it though. Now I should look at that Yoshi soundtrack. It's so happy. Yeah, it definitely is. Don't know how you can be sad while listening to it. Yeah, it's the Woolly World soundtrack. Is really cute. You use words like in it and blood or blood. Oh, you have the London area one. I see. I'm not one of those posh private school twats. That's okay. I didn't assume you were a emo kid. I'm a psychic type, a nerd. Already close to midnight, at least. Comparatively. Jeez, time really flies. Doesn't feel to me like we already was playing for an hour and a half. Doesn't feel like it at all. It's just so... Isn't it weird how that happens? Just time... just going on really quickly like that when you're having fun. Alright, 3 seconds. No, I'm not the biggest Luxembourgish YouTuber. I think the biggest one is some kind of plain dude, but I think he's... Last time I checked, I think the channel is French. But he is a Luxembourg, I think. At least the YouTube account is... it says it's from Luxembourg. But maybe I can be it, yeah? I mean, that's less competition than if I was a US channel. I think I'm like Morbico the Dark Electric, but I'm Fairy Dark, switch between Fairy and Dark. You know, that's a very interesting concept, like a Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Pokemon that would switch between Fairy or maybe Psychic and Dark. From an evil and then a good version, that's actually a good concept. You could do something very interesting with that. The Fly? You mean the movie The Fly? I'm Fire Psychic. I can burn you with my mind. That's pretty, yeah? Imagine being able to do that. That'd be dangerous. What's that movie again called again with the weird they can just psychics that can make other people's heads explode? It was really crazy. It just reminded me of that one. When I was a kid, I wanted the super of flight. Today I want to be able to explode heads through screens. MF superpower. Well, that is definitely a very powerful move. F this keyboard, it's all good. I prefer keyboards than typing on the phone. I tend to mistype a lot when I'm typing something on the phone. But with my keyboard, that just doesn't really happen that much. Okay, until now I've only gotten one shiny, at least that one I caught. And there we go, there it is! Shiny Spinarak. Right, now, well, I know that if I throw the ball really early, that usually doesn't give me good RNG, and since the seed is pretty much broken in Emerald and the battery has run dry. Let's see, I'm gonna throw a ball. Hey there, Matthew Jenkins, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Currently trying to get a Spinarak and... I got it! Nice! Wonderful! Shiny Spinarak caught. You just entered during a very good moment, Matthew. Shiny little candy spider. I really like, I'm one of these weird girls. I like spiders. I think they're cute. That's nice. So I gotten that one. Great. Alright, so maybe we should try and go fishing in the Safari Zone, since we can. What can I get? A Remoraid? How many Remoraid do I get when with an adamant one? Oh, a lot actually. How about the quirky? A lot of quirky ones. I think I'm gonna go with quirky. And the delay is gonna be 1. Since we're gonna fish. Yeah, I'm gonna save again. Oh, it's a phone keyboard? Yeah, no wonder. Mechanical keyboards. I love mechanical keyboards. That's why you hear the clacking every time I type something. Because they're pretty loud, but it's very lovely to write on them. By the way, did I tell you I'm very into old stories like Phantom of the Opera or Jekyll and Hyde and others? Yes, I remember you telling me, and yeah, that's very good. It's always fun to read what has been written in the past. You're the 58th YouTuber in Luxembourg, as in ranking? Yeah, I mean, you can just look that up on Social Blade. But maybe I'm gonna be the first one, number 1, who knows? That depends on a lot of things. Let's use the Super Rod, or in German the Superangel. Means exactly the same thing. So a one-to-one translation in this case. And the rod just won't cast. Wait, I'm also going for an adamant one. Or at least I forgot to change the... My bad. There we go. Need to remember that when I do the next reset. You know, the casts do advance frames, but maybe I'll get a bit like a later one. Oh, come on. How much can it fail? Oh, fishy! You should come. You should be shiny. And there we go, finally. Good timing, it's a nice shiny. It is indeed. You're definitely my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Emo Kid. It's really nice. Trying not to fall asleep. Oh, am I boring you, or am I ASMR calming you down? Because apparently, I know back then when you could still have personal messages on YouTube, I remember some random viewer messaging me and telling me that he doesn't care about gaming or anything, and he just used my voice to fall asleep. So that's what he used the videos for. Guess you can do that. That's actually not really too problematic. Now it's playing Sims music. Tight and your voice is soothing. Nice, I see. I mean, if you fall asleep, I've also done the same. I let some streams play because the streamer didn't have a very calming or soothing voice. And let's see where this goes. I mean, if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. Then maybe your body needs it. I do it as well, so... Alright, let's see. Have you done any egg RNG? I gave up on my shiny only ruby because found it too tricky. I'm currently trying to get egg RNG to work, but unfortunately I still haven't got it to work yet. I'm trying to do that on Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. But as soon as I get it to work, I'll definitely do it on stream. And then it would be interesting to... like, there's so many shinies that I can get this way and only this way, like shiny Eevee, some shiny starters. That would definitely make it so that I could essentially do a almost live shiny dex, or living shiny dex. I'd be able to get the vast majority of Pokemon as shinies. So I'm really trying my best to, you know, get it to work. But until now it's been very inconsistent, unfortunately. Just like with this fishing is. Now there we go. Glad I'm not the only one who thinks your voice is soothing. Yeah. Thought I was just weird. No, I got that quite a lot. For some reason my brain loves to make me suffer whenever I feel happy or good. Reminds me of old memories that suck. That happens 9 years ago. Yeah, I know how that feels. I sometimes had that as well. But you just have to hang on tight. And you can tell your brain to shut up. I also do it. There's nothing weird or wrong in that. I wish more people did that. And yeah, next time, just try it. Next time that you just get a bad feeling, even though you should be happy, try telling yourself, shut up, brain. Might sound really stupid, but it definitely works. I can vouch for it. Whew, it's getting really warm here. For some reason my brain loves to make me suffer. I mean, I used to be like that. I'm also a really crass overthinker. Really hate that. But you can definitely break through that. If I can do it, you can do it as well, Amit, I'm very sure. And there's a Goldeen, that's very good since it's a goldfish, but I do want a Remoraid. It's now my headcanon that Glaceons have Luxembourgish accents because yes, that's what ADHD medicine did for me. Hey, why not? Lets me finally say shut up brain. Ah yes, did the medication help you do that? I'm glad because it really is a handy tool if you need it. Sometimes just thinking too much can be detrimental. Usually when you say, oh, you can think about a lot in a very short time. Oh, you must be quite intelligent, but... Well, there's a reason why the intelligent, or the really highly intelligent people, you know, are usually not the happiest. And just having tons of thoughts that you don't like and you can't really evade them. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Don't wish that upon anyone. Can actually hold you back more than it would help you. Pretty good playlist until now, at least, I think. Hopefully I'll still get a Remoraid before the stream ends, that would be nice. Brain just likes to bully me. I'm glad I can actually make it not do that anymore. Oh yeah, my brain used to bully itself as well. That is really stupid if that happens. I'm glad that you got out of that as well. Really hard to explain to someone who never had that happen to them, you know? Sometimes my mind drives me crazy to cry alone in the darkness. While I think of how sad I am, well, I beg for mercy. Oh, that's really dark, Ahmed. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Hopefully you'll be able to conquer the darkness in your mind. I get it though, you're at a difficult stage of your life, you know. It's a Remoraid, but not a shiny. The shiny should be... I think it's purple if I'm not mistaken. Please no bully, yes, no bully. Even the brains. Even not bullying yourself, because that is also something that I don't want. Still remember getting very strange looks from other people because they just were like, huh. That is weird. Why are you so weird? Why do you have these thoughts? But they're called intrusive thoughts for a reason, you know. Doesn't mean that you act upon them, because I never have. Oh, I forgot. Oh, my bad. Is that why I didn't get these shiny? Did I do that last time? My bad. I actually forgot about that. Oh, good. The first hook was successful. Alright, very good. Now if the timing is correctly, I'll probably maybe get the Remoraid as a shiny. Sadly, there's nothing I can do, anything but begging the unknown to have mercy on that weak soul. Oh no, if you're fighting like that, you're not a weak soul. Then you're strong. IHOP is evil? Why is IHOP evil? Golf girl IHOP. Sorry, I'm out of the loop. Intrusive thoughts, I used to get them a lot. Yeah, they're really a pain in the butt, aren't they? Or I guess a pain in the head. Because they're in your brain. Still do, but like I said, I can actually shove them away now. I also still get them, but now I can just dismiss them. Which I wasn't able to do as a teenager. So maybe you know, Ahmed, you're still a teenager, you're still developing, you're still not done doing that. And it's a really difficult and unstable time for your brain. There's just still so much that changes. And I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be more stable when you're when you reach a certain age. Just like I did as a teenager, it was really hard. I couldn't really deal with that, but since I've become a fully fledged adult, I can actually just dismiss them. Some things just come with time. I know it would have been nice to get them from the start, but unfortunately the universe is kind of trolly like that. My intrusive thoughts aren't normally that bad, just stuff like touching the kettle after it just finished boiling. Yeah, there's some people that get things like that, like actions that they would never do under any circumstance, but you just get the thought, what about doing that? But of course you're not doing it. But your brain still thinks about it. It's very strange to explain to someone, really hard to explain to someone who never had them. And no, it doesn't mean that you're crazy. It's a Goldeen, but I don't want a Goldeen. Already got a shiny Goldeen from the Safari Zone. Try to forgive myself, but I feel like I'm lying to myself. It's not that easy to forgive yourself. Give yourself a chance. Maybe try to think about that. Maybe bring that into question, like how dark are you really? Do you know how many depraved people there are on this earth? Where you look like an absolute saint right next to them? I know that sounds maybe sounds weird, but that has helped me personally to forgive myself. Kind of strange, but I don't know, it worked. Just thinking about, well, am I really a person that deserves to get hate because there's so many people that do heinous things, and I'm not one of them. So why should I hate myself? And that kind of, It didn't immediately work, but eventually that thought settled in, and that's how I feel right now. Maybe that will help you. Like, Putin, you're better than that guy. Yeah, it's not really hard to be better than Putin. But exactly. What do you mean fight was strong? Well, strong in the sense of you've gone through so much psychic darkness in a way. I mean, just bad thoughts and you're still there. And you need to be strong to resist that. If you're not, well, think if you would be weak, Amit, you'd already be gone. But then again, you can be strong in many ways. I'm my own nightmare, I can't beat myself. You can't beat yourself, you can forgive yourself. Well, yeah, it is hard, but just give yourself a chance and try the comparative method thinking that I applied, even though it's somewhat fallacious thinking, to be fair, but it did help. And what I do is I just try to be the best possible version of myself, and with best, that doesn't mean the richest or the most dominant, but it means I give goodness to people, I try to help people, I try to help I help my family a lot. And I do that without expecting something in return. You just do it because it's good. Because you are acting like you want to be treated. And eventually you're gonna get that back. And if you just operate like this, you're basically better than, I would say, 90% of Earth. So yeah, try to do that. What also helps me, but I think that's the easiest, just being kind to animals or kids, like small children. If you can really be, like, it really says a lot about yourself if you are, how you behave towards a person or a creature that you have a lot of power over, like a small child or a animal. If you treat them with self-respect and with care, with love, instead of, you know, abusing the dominance that you have in that situation, then you're also already much better than a lot of people on this planet. And I just, you know, I feed wild animals, I help them, try to be as kind as I can to kids. Sometimes children might approach you, and just be like a parental figure for them, even though you're not their parent. Just act in their self-best interest. Oh no, wait, that was not what I should do. I don't trust IHOP. I went to IHOP twice and both times I was stuck on the toilet for at least an hour. I don't even know what IHOP is, but that sounds like a miserable experience. I don't want to be trapped in a toilet either. That would be pretty scary. That's strange, but I do sometimes looking at the bad people that exist and realize, well, at least I'm trying, at least I'm not that bad. Exactly, there's heinous, disgusting, evil, vile people on this planet, and you're not one of them. I don't think so, unless you've done stuff that I can't even name here because it would get my monetization cancelled. Talking about child corn without the C, but with the P. Or, you know, hitting the other gender really hard. Like exploiting the fact that you're a man being biologically stronger than a woman. And abusing that. Abusing children. Doing things that really hurt people. Like, there's so many things you could do. And I'm pretty sure you didn't do them. You just had the misfortune of growing up somewhere where you had a lot of children that mistreated you, or people that mistreated you. And if you continue now, and you do not mirror that behavior or these behaviors, then you're already very good. Like, you should definitely trust people that have gone through very hard times and they tell themselves, I'm not gonna continue that cycle of abuse, violence and hate. If you can do that, you got my big respect. That's what I'm trying to do. If you do that, you're a good person, Amit. We'll try, but I'm afraid because each year goes by, I feel more weak. My nightmares are growing. I see. I dream of a nightmare at least once each 3 days. Sleeping scary to me. Oh, you have really... May I know what they're about? Are they like stress nightmares? Or are they just flashback nightmares? You know, night terrors that are essentially not really dreams, but they're PTSD flashbacks that you get while you sleep. Those are really hard to go through, yeah, unfortunately I had them as well. But you do need your sleep. Maybe you can try, like, write a sentence down 10 times or say it out loud 10 times in an assertive voice. Like, for example, that's what I'm doing right now. I keep having nightmares about being forced to go back to either elementary school or high school, and I had one again this night. And what I'm trying to do now is I just, with confidence before I go to bed, say I do not have to go back to school. I do not have to go back to school. And just say that, or I write it down, and then I go to sleep. That has helped me sometimes. And I know why I get them, because elementary school and high school were the worst years of my life. So my brain is probably not completely over that, and that's why it throws me back. But yeah, it is hard, definitely. Nobody said it was easy. But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. International House of Pancakes. Now that sounds really tasty. I can definitely say I'm not done any of that well then. You already have a very good standing, ethically speaking. Some anger problems, that's for sure. Yeah, but you can be a good person and have anger issues. Anger issues is one thing. The essential question here is, how do you act upon them? And if you do, in what context? Like, if someone is really mean to you and is bullying you, I don't feel bad if you bite them, although the choking is kind of, jeez. We've got to be careful with that. You can maybe, I mean, if you do the irreversible, and I don't think I need to go into detail what that might be, you can't really turn that back. So maybe go back on the choking. I think that is definitely, I mean, I get it, they're bullies, you just freaking wanna, yeah, better not say what I would want to do with them, but try to be the bigger man about it. And I know it's freaking hard. The fact that you recognize the problem is half the battle, exactly. Knowing is half the battle, as G.I. Jones has said. If you want to overcome it, you're a good person, definitely. All my nightmares are of people I hate or love. Look at me saying, look Abbott, he is nothing but a loser or something. Like he is worthless, he is an effing monster. Oh yeah, that's one of these nightmares, I see. Well, you can maybe try saying these sentences that this is not true. Or maybe focus on those that you love and you just say out loud, they love me, they do not hate me. They love me, they do not hate me. They do not think I'm a monster. And maybe try that. Maybe you're gonna have to do that 30 times. But if it helps, it helps. I'll let you know if the method helps against these stupid school dreams. Like, it's always something like I need to redo my elementary school, which I don't. I also think it's because I'm currently looking for a job and I kind of feel useless right now, even though, yeah, I don't have a job, I'm out of university, I'm kind of stuck in limbo, nothing's... No, there's no advancement really in my career. People don't even give me a chance for a career. And it does feel weird if you don't have school or you don't have a job. You're at home, but you're kind of trapped at home in a way. And it's not so nice having all the time in the world if you don't really have the money. So hopefully that will be better soon. Questioning my gender. Well, you can do that as well if that helps. I don't need to do it. I got lucky. Lucky in the sense that I don't have to face discrimination because I happen to be born into the gender that I identify with. Your dreams are usually stuff hidden away in your subconsciousness, yeah. I think it's funny, I had a dream, I came out on Discord as gender fluid, and then, like a few months, I actually started questioning my gender. I think your dreams can give insight on what is on your mind subconsciously that you might not really realize are bothering you or you're thinking about, you know, yeah. I mean, I think I know what it is, I just, you know, also see people in these dreams that I don't want to see again. And often it's like an expectation to be good and nice and just participate in an activity. I have to say, if I directly interact with the bullies that I had, I'm pretty harsh with them. Like, I had a dream where one of them was in my car and I was really, what the F are you doing in my car? Get out, kicked her out. That was kind of funny, but in the dream I was angry. Because imagine you're just driving your car and then you look right next to you and then there's a person that you really don't like and just without your consent is in your car. Also noticed before I had my driver's license, I had a lot of, when I dreamt about driving a car, was always without control, lack of control. It was really hard. It was always, the brake wouldn't work or I couldn't steer it, something like that, very stressful. But once I gathered quite a couple of hours of driving time, now it's like a very mundane thing I do on streams. It goes to show how that can change as well. Phew. Well, these machines make it so that it is pretty warm, or at least it heats up a bit. To find a way how to avoid that. I don't know how you guys take the words of a guy who put Samuel Jackson pink hair profile seriously. Well, that's just the internet, damn it. Sometimes you have the most profound words right next to the memeiest things you can possibly imagine. But thank you guys, I'm not lying when I say, but I feel so good when I talk about my problems. Yeah, I imagine, because that's thing that I really feel bad for men or boys, you know. They don't seem to be allowed to talk about their feelings. And I think that's really, I mean, that's not helping you. And please don't think you're a lesser man because you do. Just do it. You're gonna feel better because don't you deserve it? Amit might be a demigod. He sounds like a son of Ares or Mars. Did Ares, Mars have a vampire child? Interesting. According to Percy Jackson lore. Oh, are you into Percy Jackson? Don't really know that much about it. I just know kind of the general gist of it. Mars is the Roman god of war. The planet Mars is named after that god. Oh yeah, you should definitely do a dream journal. It's very interesting. And if you do that, you'll eventually learn how to lucid dream. But you definitely get interesting, you'll get interesting results, let me tell you. Maybe you'll identify patterns that you always have in your dreams. Like, a thing I noticed is, in my dreams, I try to always touch the windows, because if my hands go through, I know I'm dreaming. And I can just go through the window and fly. Because then I'm lucid, then I'm aware I'm dreaming. And then I can just, you know, I have control of the dream. But again, I dream every night. I even had a couple of dreams tonight, but if you're not dreaming a lot, apparently a lot of ADHD people don't dream at all or very rarely, which is something I can't imagine. But my brain is the opposite, but that can be actually very annoying. If you have an annoying or very long dream that uses a lot of brain resources, I can sleep 11 hours and not feel replenished, so there's a drawback. Do you ever see a god drink Mountain Dew and Pepsi at the same time while eating pizza and ice cream? Have you done that? Because I don't think any god has done that before. My dreams always seem to have some sort of meaning often. Usually I can pinpoint why I had that dream. What subconscious thought probably thought that up. Yeah, I think it will help me understand my brain better. Yeah, definitely I would suggest doing a dream diary if you're interested in that. Percy Jackson, that sounds like Dionysus or Bacchus. A lot of people compare Percy Jackson to Harry Potter, and I'm not sure why. Just because it's a young adult or teenager thing? With magical themes? Let's see, what do I get? Not a shiny. Let's try again. Let's try one more time for the the fishing, and then I'm gonna try for 10 minutes for another grass one, and then I think, well, then it's gonna be midnight. You guys really know how to make a smile on my face, you guys. I think I'm a vampire and God, what next? Yeah, what's next? A cook? A Iraqi Gordon Ramsay version, I guess? And a story writer. So you're already a lot of things. They're not similar in the slightest. I don't know why people compare the two. I always wondered. I saw a lot of comparisons. I just know, isn't the main character a an ancestor? I think, of any one of the many gods that existed in the pantheon. You being a vampire is just a fact, yeah. Right. Yes, the Pokemon Sun and Moon OST or original soundtrack is also really good. To be fair, I always thought Pokemon had good music. At least mostly. Don't think anyone here disagrees. The main character is a demigod half-blood who is a son of Poseidon. Ah, okay, okay. Or are they also called half-blood? Maybe that's a... because that term also exists in the Harry Potter universe. No idea how someone thinks I'm a god or a vampire. Well, the vampire thing is really obvious, isn't it? You like the taste of blood, you like darkness, you bite people quite frequently. Yeah, I think that's no big question in this regard. Right, let's go back to the Safari Zone area. 5 grass. What should we go for? Let's try a Snubble. Let's see. Can I get a... Okay, no. Apparently this won't work. No, so no Q Charmer, alright. What about Adamant? Oh yeah, that's quite a lot actually. So let's go for the Snubble. Oh wait, yeah, this is the correct frame, my bad. And let's go for that. That's gonna be the last one. You just gotta eat the half of you. I'm gonna donate the rest to myself. Alright, let's save, or else I'm gonna forget about it later. We do not use the synchronizer that is quirky anymore. Half-blood is just another way of saying that you were the outcome of a god and mortal relationship. Okay. Yeah, just know that that's basically the plot or the universe of Percy Jackson, that there's ancestors of gods, basically. It's really hot. Geez, someone is using their really big exhaust outside again. I mean, I don't have anything against people being car lovers. But why do they always have to do that when it's really late and people would like to sleep? When I go on MasterChef, I make it to the final. I'm gonna make human meat medium rare with extra cheese and vegetables. You just remind me of the medium rare. Remember that medium rare girl from Kitchen Nightmares? That woman who was really arrogant. Oh god. Really rubbed me the wrong way, that woman. And I don't even really know her, but just by observing her. And she doesn't want to accept that the other burger was better than hers. Cars. Yes, cars. Jet Rocket. Never played that game. But apparently that music is playing, so yeah. Alright, let's see. 15 seconds. Maybe something. Maybe I will get a shiny at the end of the stream. It's not like that hasn't happened before. I know I didn't really get that many shinies today, but at least I've gotten some, and that's like more than nothing, like worth more than nothing. So I just realized I really geeked out over Percy Jackson for a second there. Go ahead, I mean, I'm not a geek for that, but I know how nice it feels when you are just free to geek about something. And this is a geek-friendly space. At least I want to keep it that way. Right. Oh, I wish that NPC would stop walking around so much and he wouldn't advance my frames that much. But oh well, there's not really a lot I can do against that, unfortunately. Need to get my my eyesight tested again. At least I don't think it has become worse. But I'm thinking about getting new glasses. since that is pretty easy to do with the healthcare that we have. We all geeks nerds here, exactly, Smokey Mario. Because these people also deserve a community, isn't that right? I think Kinox12 did that ending falling asleep. Yeah, I think he did. That's okay though. Let him explore the dreamlands. Wow, no need to flex your Luxembourgish healthcare. Shaking my head. My bad, my bad. Yeah, that's pretty mean. That's true. Gotta flex somehow. Even though, to be fair, with the shinies that I get, is not flexing enough. And after all, I did become a patron today, or at least for me now yesterday. It's Sunday already. It's 1 past midnight now. So let's see, what will the last reset yield me? I know you were just joking, but still, it's funny. I really have to see if I can get that to work, streaming on the laptop. I think that would be the only way how I could stream things through my Elgato, because I unfortunately can't really do that on my desktop PC, because the Elgato HDMI needs to be in the HDMI that has a connection to the graphics card. And unfortunately that slot needs to be there for the monitor that I have, so tried with a splitter, it didn't really work. Really have to experiment with that. Alright, let's see, what will I get now? The last one? Oh, unfortunately not a shiny. So that's it for today. Well, at least yesterday in a way. The next stream is gonna be Safari Sunday, where hopefully I'll get the Heracross this time. So what did I get today? I got the Gligar and the Spinnerack, so at least I got these. In Bloodborne there was a moment that I felt so hard. It was when Gerhem, who is forced to live consciously in a world called the Hunter Dream, I felt his pain when he was begging for help. Gerhem was crying in a way that was very similar to my cry while just being like me. You mean in a very despair-like fashion? Oh, I feel bad. It's a book series, yeah, I know. I just haven't read it yet. And yeah, I mean, this is it. I'm really happy about being a partner again, so thank you to all of you for that. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. And thank you for the very entertaining stream as always. And yeah, see you tomorrow hopefully. So have a good one, goodbye, and good night.